Are you alright?
Move around using the W, A, S, and D keys. Move to Private Wilfred. Press F when close to talk to him.
Thank the gods. When I saw the Dracolich attack the ship, I was afraid there'd be no survivors. What brings you to Neverwinter in such troubled times? Being attacked by a Dracolich and then nearly drowned is quite a shock to the system. I'm sure it'll come back to you. In the meantime, you should search the beach for gear. It's not safe here with Valindra's undead prowling around. When you finish, head up to the camp at the top of the hill. They've got a nice warm fire up there. You'll feel better once you've dried out.
The quest path leads to your next objective. Press Z to toggle it on and off. Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest's objectives. Press F to interact with characters and objects. Press I to open your inventory. Double-click an item to equip it. Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes. The quest tracker displays current quest objectives. Campfires or rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
Good to meet you. It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship. When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I'll need your help. Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse, the enemy is raising our dead to use against us. Acolyte Naaman is performing a ritual of Kelenvor to lay the newly dead to rest. That is sure to draw an attack here. I must stay and make sure Naaman finishes her ritual. Could you search the battlefield for any wounded we missed and send them here? After you finish with the wounded, go to Del McCourt's camp and tell him our situation.
Left click to launch magic missiles at a single enemy. Hover your reticule over objects and enemies to target them. Arcane powers build stacks of arcane mastery. Each stack increases your arcane damage.
Cleric! I need to find the cleric! I need healing. Thanks. I need healing! Thank you.
The Level Up Guide displays everything you get for leveling up. It may also offer important quests.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces back. Thank you for aiding the wounded. They wouldn't have survived much longer with all the undead roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linkletter as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've got problems of our own here. I'm afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to Hothedon.
Press and hold the right mouse button to channel Ray of Frost to slow and freeze a foe. Cold-based powers build stacks of chill on your target. Each stack reduces the target's movement speed.
Must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. The Red Wizards haven't been driven away, but this will at least force them to keep their heads down. More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protector's Enclave. I must stay and deal with the Red Wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Press Q to launch a chill strike, impaling and freezing an enemy with a shard of ice.
Hello again. You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says warm clothes make for a warm heart. You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linkletter gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Left click on a visible location to travel to it.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Double tap any direction to teleport away from enemy attacks.
They just keep coming!
ice storm, disabling and damaging our enemies. You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
The gatehouse! We're going to make it! Valindra!
Pick up loot.
Sorry. Should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her... Find Sergeant Knox. Tell him what happened. Ask him to check on my mother from time to time. You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint. But he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards. One of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.